Happy Race Week, EA Nation Army. This is Ian Perez 1227 here, and welcome back to another Diecast haul to celebrate the week of the Indianapolis 500 for IndyCar. I thought I would celebrate with showing 6 or 5, I'll get to that part later, new 1995 kart diecast that I got from eBay. It is a lot set. I think I said it right. A lot. If you guys are online shoppers for Diecasts or eBay shoppers, you guys know what that means. It means like somebody's selling a bunch of cars in one order. So, yeah. With that being said, let's show off what I got. So, first up, I got Al Unser's 1995 Penske Mercedes. Yep, this was 1995, aka Penske being bumped out of 500 back in 1995. But it is cool to have this car, and unfortunately, because it's a 164 car, Mount Marlboro can't be in this car, so they just put Penske. Yeah, sorry about that. Just checking out what's going on. Trying to make sure this doesn't completely open. Ooh, barely. Got that. So, of course, here is the... Uh-oh. Oh, it's glued in. What the hell? Is it supposed to be like that? That's so weird. Okay, maybe not. But here's the card, and here's the stand. And here's the card itself. Very beautiful diecast. I love the metal chassis, rubber tires, and the detail of the Racing Champions kart diecast from 95. Beautiful car. And iconic, of course. It is not the Beast, unfortunately. But still a cool car. Next up, this is Robbie Gordon's 1995 Valvoline. What is it? A Ford. Valvoline Ford Reynard. I believe they're all Reynard chassis. I could be wrong. I gotta do research before I do diecast reviews on these. But this is from Gillespie Racing. So, yep, this is when Robbie Gordon was in IndyCar. So let's open this bad boy up as well. So yeah, from the looks of it, like after Al Unser Jr. left Gillespie Racing, go to Penske, Robbie Gordon took over and replaced his car. So here's a standing car itself. Just need to get cleaned up here. And voila, look at this. Of course, like iconic liveries. In car you had like Al Unser Jr., Robbie Gordon, and the late Joe DeFerrin running the Valvoline livery back in car. Like, what can you say about this livery? Just amazing. I wish Valvoline was back in the sport, but technically they are, but with Kyle Larson as an associate sponsor for the 500 this weekend. So I guess you could say Valvoline is kind of back in the sport. All right, car number 3. Next up, we got Mike Andretti's 1995 Texaco. What manufacturer? Shoot. Yeah, I'll get to do some researching for these cars before I do reviews on them soon. So yeah, this is a Texaco Newman Haas car. And of course, the Andretti, father and son, and Newman Haas Racing. One of a kind duos and trios back in the day in the 90s. Also, I'm still in the middle of watching the 1993 kart season. I'm still in the middle of watching the 1993 Indy 500. So, yeah, I'll get to 1995 whenever I can. I just need to complete 1993, then 94, then we'll get to 95. Ooh. Alright, got that. So here it is. So, honestly, not as iconic, in my opinion. This livery is not as iconic as the previous years. that Michael and Mario Andretti ran the Texaco cars back in the 90s when both of them were Newman Haas. Not as iconic, but it's still a nice livery. But I just don't think it's that iconic compared to like the previous year. But still a cool car. Just like seeing like big sponsors in kart back then, just amazing. But you know, Tony George happened. Oh, hang on, I'm watching practice. Scott McLaughlin, Kyle Larson were almost side by side in the first corner. Ooh, all right, so next up, we got Raul Bourcel's 1995 Duracell. Not sure the manufacturer, but I'm sure they're like Reynard chassis. I doubt all of them are because they're different chassis back in the day, or Reynard DeLola, something like that. But this is Raul Bourcel's 1995 Duracell car from Hogan Rahal. And let me see, is it Hogan Rahal? Let me get the information. Yep, Rahal Hogan Racing, yep. Oh, hang on. Oh boy, there we go. Still got the packaging. Of course, you got the card, the stand of the diecast itself. Nice looking diecast. I like the color and design of this car. Oh, yep, there's some like lines that looks cracked because you know, like these diecasts are 29 years old. Just to let you know, 1995, almost 30. Next year they're gonna be 30 years old. Crazy stuff indeed. But yeah, this is a very cool car, of course. And so I mentioned that I said 5 or 6 new diecasts from this haul because y'all remember when I got my Jimmy Vasser diecast back in like October, I think, and I reviewed it. Well, with the lot, Jimmy Vasser's 1995 Target SCP car was part of it. So this is an extra Jimmy Vasser Target SCP car. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess I gotta hold on to it until, I don't know, something. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do with it. This is like my extra one. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this aside. And let's skip to the 6th and final car of the haul. And finally, here we got Scott Pruitt's 1995 Firestone Ford from Patrick Racing, because it says Patrick on the blue area. So basically, it looks like Pat Patrick owned this car. Let me see. Am I correct? I don't see anything. Oh, okay. Yep, it is Patrick Racing. All right, called it. All right. Let's get this car out of its box. Last one for the haul. All right, perfect. Here it is. And finally, the stand, the car, and the card. Yeah, sorry about that. Heard some noises. There are people in the front yard doing something. So yeah, here's the car itself. This is a Firestone. Looks like Firestone's the primary sponsor of this car. And I don't know, this is like a youth version because this is Patrick. I don't know, there's like some alcohol sponsor or tobacco sponsor in this car, or this is actually like Patrick, the team name on the car, if it's actually like that. I gotta say, this is a cool livery. I wish the entire car was like red and white only. The blue, it's not doing it for me. I wish it was red. It would have made it look mainly better, in my opinion. But with the blue, it's not doing it for me. But that's fine. It's still a nice car, but I just wish like this wasn't blue. So, yep, here we are. 6 or 5 new Kart 164 1995 diecast from eBay. So I just moved these diecasts to my bed just for like thumbnail purposes. So yeah, before I end this video, I want to say that thank y'all for your support about my reaction announcement being the final year. Also, I believe I do have another diecast set coming up. It is special for the upcoming weekend, let's just say, from my good friend NASCAR Nick 1999. So yeah, that's gonna do it for another video. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Emperor 1227 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.